Hi, very good morning, children. How are you? I hope everything is fine with you all. So, today, one more online video class we have to start. Children, we have to study the refraction of a light at curved surfaces. So, up to now, we have studied refraction of light at plane surfaces. So, in that lesson, we have studied how the light enters from rarer to denser medium and what happens, and from denser to rarer medium, what happens. We have learned total internal reflection, critical angle, okay, and the applications of total internal reflection, and how this atmospheric refraction, what we see in our day-to-day life, this all we have studied. And one more point here I want to tell you. In ninth standard, we have studied reflection at curved surfaces. What are those? Convex mirror and concave mirror. So related to that, I don't know whether you remembered or not. Just few terms you have to remember, like object distance, image distance, real image, virtual image, erect or upright, inverted image. This all you have to recollect from those ninth standard textbook. Please once again recollect those all. So what is that? Reflection at curved surfaces. Nothing but comes under convex mirror and concave mirrors. Now in this lesson, what is this? Refraction of light at curved surfaces. In this lesson, we have to study about lenses. Okay, I hope you will recollect those what all we have studied in ninth standard. Okay, so coming to the lesson, what is this? So we have seen in common observation that some people use spectacles for reading, and the watch repairers also use a small magnifying glass to see the tiny parts of the watch. Have you touched a magnifying glass with your hand? Have you ever touched the glass in the spectacles used for reading with your hand? Next, is it a plane or curved surface? If you have seen lens spectacles, it will not be a plane, it will be a curved surface. So whether it is thick at the edges or thin at the edges, or thick at the center or thin at the edges. So we have to study these all. So we have to go with the lesson refraction of light at curved surfaces. So actually, a lens plays a very important role in everyday life. So lenses are used in making spectacles, cameras, microscopes, telescopes, film projectors, and many other optical instruments. Already we have studied the working of a mirror based on the reflection of light rays from its surface. So the working of a lens is based on the refraction of light rays when they pass through it. So in the picture you are seeing microscope, magnifying lens and spectacles and the telescope. Along with that, I told you a list where we find these lenses. So in this lesson, we will study about the lenses in detail. Okay, children? In this lens, we'll study what happens when refraction of light at the curved surface, when it falls on the curved surface, regarding lenses, how many lenses are there, what are the types of lenses, okay, and what are the rules whenever a light ray enters from uh, bulge out surface or bent in surface depending upon the type of lens, whether it is a convex or a concave, and the ray diagrams, so the image formation by the lenses both in concave and the convex, similar to your ray diagrams what you have studied in concave mirror and convex mirror. There in ninth standard, I told you this is very important chapter where you have to carry forward for 10th standard. So whatever you have learned, that is concave mirror, here the condition will come for convex lens. Where you have learned for convex mirror, here the condition come for concave lens. So that is the reason I told once again, just to have a glance of your ninth standard reflection of light at curved surfaces. Okay, Next, how to determine the focal length of a given lens experimentally. Okay, and here one more thing you have to learn how the lens makers formula, how the lens is made using one formula. So these are the topics you are going to study in this lesson in detail. To understand about refraction of light at curved surface, we have to perform an activity. Okay, just listen what to do. So you have to take an arrow of length 4 centimeter using a black sketch pen on a thick sheet of paper. Take an empty cylindrical shaped transparent vessel, or you can take a glass tumbler which is available in your class or in your home. Okay, keep it on the table. Ask your friend to bring the sheet of paper on which arrow was drawn behind the vessel while you look at it from the other side. Okay, so now the questions I will ask you, what you're going to observe. Okay, do you see, you see whether the image is diminished? Why do you see a diminished image? Or the image is real or virtual? Can you draw a ray diagram showing how it is formed? So what I explained that I have done and I am showing the picture here. Just observe the arrow and a glass tumbler. The glass tumbler is placed on a table. Okay. In this, I have brought the paper down so that I am seeing the image of the arrow through the glass from the other side of the glass. One side the paper is kept, the other side I am also watching and you are also watching along with me. Please children observe the size of the arrow here. In that case, what actually happening is when the vessel is empty, light from the arrow refracts at the curved interface, which moves through the glass and enters into the air, and then it again undergoes refraction on the opposite side of the curved surface of the vessel. That means at the other end, from where we are looking to that image, that is coming out into the air. So in this way, the light travels through two media and comes out of the vessel and forms a diminished image. Now, in this activity, you have to ask your friend to fill the vessel with water. Now, look at the figure of the arrow from the same position as we have seen in the first case. Now, your questions are, what do you see now? Do you get an inverted image? How could this happen? We are going to see in the next slides. So in this case, just I have filled a glass tumbler with water and I have shown the arrow, the same arrow is above. So you observe this. Now what happened now? Just pull the arrow down and you observe the arrow through the water from the other side. As I am watching, you are also watching the arrow. So what happened here? The light enters the curved surface, move through the water and comes out of the glass and forms an inverted image. I hope the arrow which is seen through the water is inverted image. So now what happened here? When the vessel is filled with water, there is a curved interface between two different media, that is air and water. I hope children you can see the inverted image of the arrow. So in this activity, what you have to remember, the light enters the curved surface, moves through water, comes out of the glass and forms an inverted image. Children, if you can try this trick, you can try. This is a magic trick for refraction. I hope everyone has seen Dil Bechara in one of the song. Hero will show uh, some letters which is written on his palm through the glass. Once recollect that scene in a Dil Bechara song, then you can understand that is nothing but the concept of refraction of light at curved surfaces. Okay, done. So children, today only just I have shown the activities, just like an introduction class for today. Okay, I will meet you in the next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.